Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's Talking Real Estate, 7 o'clock. Isn't it?
7 o'clock. Oh, 7:01.
7:01. What?
7:01.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Tardiness.
Yep.
You get a pass? Go ahead. Do you know what you're going to ask him?
I'm not going to do it this week. How's everybody doing? Hey, so today we got a crowd. We got some people here to see our second anniversary show.
Yeah. They're going to be backup dancers at the very end of the show. We're going to do a little dance number for you, okay? So stay tuned at the end of the show. We'll have some backup dancers. We'll be doing some stuff, okay?
They're practicing right now.
They are practicing. They're working it all over the place.
They're all sweaty.
They're stretching out, getting limber, getting ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Make sure this the right way.
Let's do this.
I'm Scott.
I'm Don.
And we're talking real estate. Don, this is going to be a ridiculous show for two reasons. One reason, it is the second anniversary.
Second anniversary. Huge. Can you believe this? It's been 2 years since we've done this.
Yeah, I can think of it. I just remember us going, has anybody got any questions for us? Just saying this, stand there.
And I remember after that, everything that we did that week, that first time, I remember after we were high-fiving, laughing and giggling like kids, saying we got to do this again next week. And there we every week ever since, and we've shown up and did this every week.
Wait, before we go any further though, I see Shelly Gambino, I see Facebook user watching from Monroe, but there's somebody I don't see out there.
Steve Kreitz, where's he at?
Where is Steve Kreitz, ladies and gentlemen?
Does anybody know where Steve Kreitz?
Has anybody seen Steve Kreitz?
Come on over here.
Yes, you are.
Come on over
Steve
here.
Kreitz, where are you? Hello, 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 hello.
Our number one.
Listen, there he is. Our number one fan, Steve Kreitz, is in the house. Now, Steve, why are you here?
For down.
For Don for what?
Thanks.
Because he's leaving.
So that's the other reason, ladies and gentlemen. Don Lawrence's final show is tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It is
M guys, man. He must be.
It's very nice. Yes, you guys got good taste. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
So if you don't see Steve in the comments, you're going to miss out on some interesting things. He'll shout them out here in the audience.
Exactly. He's going to shout them out. So listen closely.
Absolutely. So we also got
Thanks, Steve.
we also got Chris Bergeron in the crowd. We've got Pat Neese, the good neighbor. Okay. And we've got the Lawrence family. Okay. They're going to lead the dancing routine. Okay. They'll be in the very front. And of course, the lovely Mel. You can't even see the hands. Show them the hands. Come on. Give me the hands. Come on. She's like a hand model, ladies and gentlemen. Like a hand model. You know what I mean? We got Chris Wojcinski in the crowd. We got Facebook users left and right. Good old Shelly Gambino is here. Albert Mezzo. That damn sweater. Look at that. I'm putting that up there. That's going up there. Right
Who's he talking about?
You got a sweater. It's just that damn sweater. I told him to say that though. I talked to him earlier today. I said, give Don some hell. You know what I mean?
Albert, you got a good sense of humor. I like it.
Absolutely.
I like
Ask
it.
Albert.
Thank you.
Can't imagine the show without him. Going to miss you, Don. Maybe we'll see you.
Than't you. I'm gonna
In
miss all of you
Laughlin.
too.
In Laughlin.
That must be the Wokowitz.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They probably have it on the big screen at home right now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. They're great fans of ours. That's good.
Do I have anything in my teeth?
No, I think you're good. Drink that water or coffee, whatever you got there.
No spinach or anything?
No spinach. No spinach. No spinach. So,
see that.
you know who else we got around?
Mortgage Minute Mike.
Mr. Mishta, the man with a cape, Mike McLaughlin from Academy Mortgage, working the 10 o'clock shadow. What do you got?
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going great, Michael. Do you know what today is?
Today is the 2-year anniversary or your 100th show. I can't remember which.
Not the 100th show. Don't be a douche. Come on. All right, you've been throwing that ass for like 3 weeks now. All right, slide away.
All I can tell you is that you asked for it. So this is Don's last show, huh?
It is.
Yeah. See, Mike, if you would have been on last week, you would have known that.
Yeah.
Ooh, throwing daggers. He's on his way out. He's throwing daggers at you now, boy.
If only you would have mentioned it on your 100th show, then I would have heard it.
Then you would have known.
I was there for all your 100 shows.
Michael, what show were you the guest host when Don was gone? What show? Oh, you lost your volume, my friend. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties on the last show for Don. Unbelievable.
I wonder why it went off.
That's
There
weird.
you go.
That's
You're
weird.
good.
What show was it?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you now.
Okay. I know it was one of the early shows. Was it the second show?
Number 3.
Man, that's
Third
good,
show.
Mike.
Number 3. Where was he at?
He was in Boston, Massachusetts, or somewhere close by.
No, but thanks for playing anyway. Colorado.
Next guest.
Oh, that's right. It was more recently when he went to the East Coast.
East Coast. Absolutely. I remember the East Coast trip. Yeah, absolutely.
Past summer.
Michael, listen. Crazy things going on in mortgages or what?
Yeah, I mean the market's pretty volatile. The par rate has climbed into the low 4s now, but there's still hope for them to creep back down. You know, they're still adjusting themselves by the inflation, the hyperinflation that we've been seeing. So the rates are still kind of working themselves out. I feel like they're pricing it in, and I'm not too concerned about them going up. You know, like we said, as long as we can stay below 5, we should still be in a pretty good market for affordability. Rates were 7-8%, 20 years ago. And then sometime during the last 20 years, one time I know it creeped near 7. It was in the 6s to 7, maybe about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I remember, I don't know, maybe it was rates were near 5, like even a couple years ago. So we're still in that kind of nice pocket for affordability where rates aren't too high. You can still get a lot of a house for the money. And, hey, frankly, I'm going to turn it back around to you. Where's our inventory? Can we just get some people to list some houses for us?
Yeah, we're working on it. We're trying. All these people here, they signed agreements. They're going to list their house so they can stay here live with us. So they all signed agreements. So it's going to be, I mean, at least we got 5 or 6 right now.
Hey, Mike, talking about the interest rates edging up a little bit, are the buyers or the people that you're talking to now, are they concerned about that? What are they saying about that it's possibly going up, and are they hurrying up?
What about the mortgage rates, you mean?
Yes.
I don't really get a ton of kickback. I think people have heard enough about the inflation. I think they're seeing enough on the nightly news to know that mortgage rates are being affected. And the people that I'm talking to, they are curious as to where rates are, but it's not a deal killer. It still comes down to how much is the house, what's their monthly payment going to be, and what would they be paying to rent a house of the same, ilk. And
Right.
The fact is probably still 20-25% more to rent the same house as it is to own it.
Right.
So real quick, guys, before we jump somewhere further, Kathy Cordy, listen, we started up half a minute late. We started at 7:30 seconds, and you still were late. You still missed the beginning. So tardiness.
Well, you guys started late because you were waiting for her, right?
I know. It's she's retiring soon, so it all goes to hell when that happens. So, Kat, we're still here. Don't you worry. All right. So, Michael, tell me about Michigan turn times. How we doing there?
I haven't checked recently, but I've got to imagine they're on 1 or 2 day turn times because that's what they were the last time I checked. And I don't believe that they're excessively busy. So MSHA files are getting through very quickly. You're talking about, your standard 30-day turn times for a FHA or conventional loan. And I'm thinking about 35 days, you want to give yourself, because you need a couple days for MSHA to get to it, and then a couple of days to address whatever they want to see because they're very nitpicky about assets and income. So you just got to be ready to tackle those income documents. And as Don will tell you, knowledge is power. Just knowing and having a heads up for your clients that, hey, when MSHA gets to your file, they're probably going to give you, they're probably going to have a few questions about your bank statements. It's normal, so don't be surprised when we have to explain a couple things, maybe write a letter to tell them what something on the bank statement was for. But for the most part, 5 extra days for MSHA in this current environment is sufficient.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
So, Michael, let me ask you like a way out in left field question. What's the weirdest thing that you ever had to do had somebody do an explanation letter for?
Oh boy, you put me on the spot, huh?
Well,
Probably just like paying for car payments for an ex-boyfriend. or ex-girlfriend. I've seen that before a couple times where they're no longer with that person, but yet they're still making payments for them. It's like, well, what was this payment for? Oh, that was for my ex-boyfriend's car payment. It's like, really?
Mel's still paying on my truck. She's been paying on my truck for a couple of years now, you know. So
It's
I mean,
very,
she's
very
been paying
nice
on
of
my
her.
truck for a couple of years. I said, Mel, can you help me out? I'll pay your truck. Don't worry about it. How
Yeah, I
come? What
got
the
mine
heck?
Throw around.
Just throw it around. Be like,
So they keep
Where do we
paying,
send those?
so they keep paying it because they don't want to ruin their credit.
That's true. That's true. If they that could be the case, and there's a good reason to pay for it, right? If but then I would probably get myself a repo man and get that truck or car back. Take Scott's car away from him. Mel's going to keep paying for it.
it's got a couple dings in it. I'm just telling you. I don't know how they happen. I just parked it at Kroger's and something. I don't know. They just ended up a couple dings in it. So you want to back down? You can have it.
So Mike, what you're saying is Mel should take the truck back?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Yesterday.
He never lets me have any fun.
She needs a truck. She wants a truck.
He never lets me have
She's-
any fun.
She's got a truck, doesn't she?
No.
No, she does. She's
Got
paying,
Bergeron's truck.
Unbelievable.
right? That's what you said.
I mean, you know,
that's what you said,
that's
right?
the letter of explanation. Scott Bergeron's a good friend of mine. He was down on his luck and needed a truck. There you go.
Sounds like a country song.
It does sound like a country song, absolutely. Michael, last one for you.
Where's the whiskey?
What could you possibly be making to eat?
Oh, you can't put that up.
It's already done, and I got it right here for show and tell.
I
I know I wanted Don to go out with the full
Joie de vivre?
go. So go ahead, guys. Here's what the supper is in. Here's dinner is in this bowl. What is it?
I think your significant other kind of spilled the beans. Michael.
Cheerios?
No.
Macaroni and
No.
cheese.
Oh, is Melissa on the feed there?
Yeah.
Michael, here it is.
She beat you to the punch.
She said, my Valentine's pretty knowledgeable about mortgages and spaghetti. That's what he made for
Oh.
dinner tonight.
Sorry, guys.
Cheerios. That a boy.
That was a good one, wasn't it, Albert?
You know what we should do, Michael? Here's what we should do. I think we should have Don back and do a chili cook-off. You and Don have a little chili cook-off going. Or a little Hell's Kitchen or something.
How do you know I can
That
cook?
sounds like fun.
Any? I'm asking his wife right now if he can cook. She's like,
She didn't say nothing.
once a year. So that time, that's what I want to have.
So I made her dinner for her.
Do you already have the patent down for dog bone chili?
No, tell
I
us.
never heard of that one.
No, just dog bones like Dearborn Heights. Dog bone
Oh,
chili.
dog rice
Oh.
chili.
Just the name.
Michael also says, bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Very cool. Very cool. Michael, you want to say anything to Don one more time? What do you think? Any words of wisdom on as he goes, takes it on the road?
Don, you are an amazing streamcaster. I don't know what to call it.
Good enough.
We will miss you, and it won't be the same without you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping, Mike, really, you've been great to have on the show. I text you almost every week, are you going to be on? And when you say yes, I'm excited. And when you say no, I'm a little disappointed. That means we got to fill the time somehow, some way. So we had to figure that out. So we got to scramble. So you've been a great joy to have on here. Thank you. And really, I'm hoping that this show can go to another level that maybe I didn't have the opportunity to do that. So I think we did.
You're
a
going
good
to
job.
get Scott out of his comfort zone, huh?
Yeah. Definitely get out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So,
Oh, Michael, well,
Thank you.
listen, I
Thanks,
appreciate
Mike.
it. Sure. I'm glad you shaved before the show today. I appreciate that as well. And I will see you next
Step
week.
a little closer. Shave my head.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I didn't, but it looks like it, though.
So Mike, you grow the beard is a fuzzy February.
You know, I'm not sure why, but I'll tell you, I've been growing it for about, 7 to 10 days, and I rarely ever keep them longer than a month. Now, it's not itchy yet, but that's usually what happens is it just gets so itchy that that it becomes more nuisance than nice to have around. So
Yeah, I agree. I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I only do when it's lazy, buddy. If I got a beard, it means I'm just being lazy. That's all it means. All it means.
no, see, you can't blame me. You can't say that about me because I still have to shave my head, so it's not laziness.
All right, brother. We'll see you later, sir.
Thanks, Mike.
See you,
All
bud.
right, gentlemen.
See you on
The
down
flip
road.
side.
See you on the flip side. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Didn't come to mind.
All right, first curious realtor, ladies and gentlemen. It's not itchy for you, but for me, different story. I had a girl, Melissa. Had a girl. Okay, so here's our next question. What location, besides the normal office here, was most used in our 2 years together, 104 shows? What location? What do you think? Give us your answer in the chat, please. Give us your answer in the chat. Mr. Obleski, coming from way up north. Let's see, Downsy's come back and guess occasionally, so we don't miss him. Don't miss him so much. God dang, you don't start crying, buddy. I don't know. Jeez, all this love. Candy Corey says Don's backyard. What else you got? What else you got? What else you got? Scott's house. Yeah,
You did
okay.
a couple there.
A couple there. My dog was too loud. Barked the whole damn time. Remember? Yeah.
For some reason, when the show started, he didn't.
Yeah, it was weird. So we got Don's backyard. Just started election last 5. Sorry. That's okay, Mike. That's all right. No worries. A different office. Well, we did it in the front here, we did it by the big screen there.
And we did it upstairs.
with the fireplace, right?
Yeah.
The original one was way the hell upstairs. The first show was
Yeah.
the stupidest thing
The
ever.
whiteboard behind you.
No, we didn't have a white. I don't think it was a whiteboard.
We had a
I think it was
freaking one of these picture things,
Yeah.
and the glare just came off of it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's that.
I think it was reversed.
Bada
too.
bing. No, we didn't do it. The bada bing. No, we didn't do it
Do you
there.
remember that the picture was reversed?
Yeah, it was all.
So
They kept going. Everything's backwards. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that, man. Bada bing. Oh yeah, yeah. We got to
And you know who helped us fix that?
Kim Tudas.
Kim Tudas.
Said Kim Tudas. Absolutely.
Sent me a text that night, says, "Here's how you fix it."
So where else? What do you think our second most important location besides right here in the office? Where else was it at? What do you think? 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 Was that the Bada Bing? That's,
Yeah, I don't know what-
That's that's from.
No,
It's from
Sopranos.
Sopranos.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's a strip bar.
Oh,
The Bada Bing. No, we
I
weren't
didn't
doing
know that.
Hey, I will tell
I
you
didn't
this
know
one.
that.
We did it in a bar.
we did. That's
Remember that?
right. Down in Monroe.
Pete's Garage.
Yes.
Oh, in Monroe. Or...
Yeah, Pete's
Yeah.
Garage. Yeah, we did it at Pete's Garage too. Yeah, yeah,
Were
yeah.
you there? You were there for that.
Yeah, Mel was there. The three
Yeah.
of us. That's absolutely true.
That was a long drive.
Yes,
It
it
was
was,
a-
but it was awesome food. It
It
was
was
good.
fun.
So
It
the
was fun.
answer is, yeah,
My backyard.
absolutely.
It was colder than heck out, and it was in March.
We're
I
trying to
remember
follow
that.
all the rules, so we sat 6.5 feet apart from each other.
And my table in between us.
Yeah. Remember the one time I put the tie on?
Yeah.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, folks, that's a big thing for Donna. We talk about this a lot. Is the doing it during COVID. I mean, being able to
Yeah.
do it safely and still. I mean, because that's kind of where it started growing from COVID. And everyone was sitting home not doing anything.
I talked to Lisa about that today, and that's why I said one of my favorite times was that, because we were doing something in spite of all that was going around in
Yep.
the world, in our environment, in our world, and we still continued showing up, and we figured a way to do it.
Yep.
And that's real. I'm really proud of that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very proud of that.
I tell you what, though, who was the hardest on us? Who was our hardest fan about how close we were to each other?
Your sister.
Absolutely,
Julie
Julie
Long.
Long.
Julie
She's like, "Where's
Long.
the tape measure at? Are you 6 feet apart?" I'm like, I can't even reach him where I'm standing there. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. All right, question number 2. Curious realtor.
All right. Well,
Which-
let's tell who.
what?
Oh, what we did.
Oh, good.
Kathy. Well, Kathy was correct.
What? She was close. Yeah.
Kathy
Yeah,
Courtney was
Kathy
right.
correct. Don's backyard. Yeah. Do you remember the second? There was a second show we did in the backyard. Wasn't it?
We did at least 3 or 4. I
Yeah,
think.
second one.
Yeah.
You're worried I wasn't going to show up.
Yeah.
Remember, you're like, it's like I didn't think you were going to show up. Like,
Yeah.
you're damn right I was going to.
It was
So.
like 6 o'clock or something.
All right, so this is one of my faves right here. This is one of my faves right here. Which Halloween costume of Don was better? He was Batman, if you recall, with the Batman over his eyes and everything else. I had the ridiculous paint that was falling off. He was Batman or Luigi. Okay, let's see what you got, fans. What do you think? Batman or Luigi? Put it in the chat, please. Batman or Luigi? Okay, let's see in the home crowd. Mel?
Luigi.
Mel's Luigi. Chris Bergeron? Pat? Really, Steve? Give me some Batman. Give me something.
Luigi, I told you.
Lawrence Haley? Unbelievable. The people in the whole crowd are going Luigi. Shelley says Luigi.
Oh,
Kathy
He
that's
says
nice.
Batman.
Attaboy.
He's
That's
all
my guy right there. What that Chris Morchinsky says Luigi. Everybody's going Luigi out of here. Really?
Yeah.
Luigi was
It was.
you were adorable, pumpkin.
You were wearing a sweater.
All right. Luigi wins. Don, you bring the
What's the
beauty.
sweatshirt
Thanks,
back, too?
Michael.
You
What's that?
want your sweatshirt back too.
Oh, that's gone.
Yes, it is. I don't know. I might have it somewhere. I don't know. I might have it
It's
somewhere.
gone.
All right, so
I've
let's
already
talk about
read
the
it
topic.
Get out there.
Let's talk about the topic for today. So we tackle Mishnah sometimes, folks, on the show. It's a very important program as far as down payment assistance. But Don has dug deep, has gone far, has talked to many, and come up with the Mishnah Property Improvement Program. So this is one you want to keep an eye on for us. Comment as much as you like in the chat, but definitely keep your ears open. Go ahead. Tell us about the program.
It's called Mishnah Pip. You know, like the Pips.
Like Gladys Knight and the Pips?
Something like that, yeah.
What if you were just a Pip?
Pip. I don't know. You'd be the only one.
They all went, or this thing right here?
Yeah.
One person, yeah. So anyways, this program, it's a really nice program. It's a very useful program that I've never heard of, maybe in passing somewhere, but when I went and did some research on this, it's a really nice program. So what is it? It's a home improvement loan to make your home more comfortable and make it more functional, and it may increase the value of your home.
Okay.
So, and what can you use it for? Improvements,
Okay.
right? And you want to do the eligible properties?
Yeah, sure. So primary residence, right? It's got to be primary residence. Mobile homes, right?
Attached to the land. It can't
Attached
be
to
mobile
land. Yeah,
parks.
it can't be a park. It can be a park. And then condos, the interior only.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's Chuck Norris? Jesus.
What is
Oh,
the
yeah.
interest rate?
Yeah, we're going to become 4.25%. So we're going to go over that in a second. So
Yep.
what eligible improvements can you do? There's everything for the most part for a home: roof, windows, insulation, doors,
So plumbing, heating, electrical, attic,
kitchen,
basement
bathrooms,
finishing.
attic. Yep.
I guess you almost want to go the other route and go, what doesn't it include, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. So the one thing that you need to do is have a state licensed contractor with a detailed report when you do your application,
Okay.
and you would submit that with it. And it's a really, really nice program. You get some stuff done for a pretty reasonable amount. And the eligible applicants, it's the income limit, household income limit is 125,300.
That's like a nutso number. That's all kinds of people.
Right. I would say, I don't know, probably 70% of the state of Michigan.
Where have you been keeping the secret for so long? We did 104 shows. You come up with this now?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know. This is my swan song.
This is my swan song. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Lawrence has been keeping this for this long. Keep going.
So minimum credit score 620, which
Yep.
is pretty. That's pretty.
It's pretty easy.
That's pretty decent. And you have to have equity in your home. And if you've owned your home over 3 years, 2-3 years, you have equity in your home.
Yeah, absolutely. So things that come with the terms, right? So term, 5, 10, 15, 20-year term, right? Loans up to $25,000. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Mhm.
I'm going to call them as
And
soon as I
what
get
an
home.
interest rate?
4.25. Chris Bergeron, that you could get that on the phone when you leave here.
Very reasonable.
So
and if you want to check it out, michigan.gov/home improvement.
what is that one more time?
michigan.gov/home improvement.
I just wanted to see you do it twice. That's all I heard. I just want to see you do it twice. So, folks, think about that for a minute. And I want somebody to try this out. I mean, it's the Mishnah Property Improvement Program. You're talking about 25 grand. You can do a ton of different stuff to your home, right? You got to have some equity. Minimum credit score is 620. 644 regular Mishnah.
And one more thing about this: there's no appraisal.
Really?
There's no appraisal. So if you were to go get a second mortgage to do these repairs, you'd have to have an appraisal for your property. No appraisal.
And $125,000 income limit. So two people making 50, 60 grand can make that
You
happen.
can make that happen.
Oh, yeah. So I'm
Very
trying
good-
to figure
Very
out.
good program. I think most of our viewers would qualify for that.
I agree with you. I'd agree 100%. So Zach Wilkowitz
Yeah.
coming in the middle of the show with the Go Rams, okay? Kill him already. You want the Rams to win?
Yes.
You know, I don't know yet.
Maybe you
I
don't
was,
know
I was,
yet.
reading, I was reading a little bit about Joe Burrow, and I think he's going to bring it. I think it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, I agree with
I think
you.
it'd
I
be a
agree
really good
100%.
I think it'd be a really good game. I think he can pull it out.
All right. So if you're Staffordites in the crowd, give us a Go Rams. If you're a Staffordite person and go Rams, give us a Go Rams. But if not, if you're like me, like Joe Burrow, even though
You
he
like
was,
Joe Burrow?
I do like Joe
I like
Burrow. He's
Joe
got
Burrow.
swagger.
Yeah.
He has lots of swagger
He
for us.
doesn't have a crazy
Go
way
Rams.
too.
He doesn't have a crazy. He probably does have a crazy. He will have a crazy way if he doesn't now. He will eventually. I'm telling you. So if you're a Matthew Stafford, I want him to win. Go Rams. Give me a Go Matt or a Go Rams in the chat, if you please.
Go man.
while you're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, while you're doing that, let's go to what realtors see, Don.
Let's do this.
What
We got
realtors
some
see.
interesting ones here.
We definitely do. We definitely do. So let's see what we got first.
This
Let's
is Joe
go.
Burr.
Joe Burr. That's my boy, Joe Burr. Let's see. Where'd it go?
You should do predictions.
Prediction scores? Okay, we'll do it before the end of the show, buddy. You know, all these side conversations we got over here. Jeez, what's going on around this place?
Even though it's an Ohio team. It's hard to-
That is tough. All right, so here's one. I'm sure this is a Wilkowitz special. I'm sure we got this from Zach Wilkowitz. That's almost positive of it, in fact. So, what room in your house could you put down a life-size version of Monopoly?
Yeah.
So, what realtors see? What's the first thing you see? Shelly says, I'm most excited about the halftime show. I am too. I am too. It's going to be all these 46-year-old gangsters with their hats on sideways. Sitting there. Kids are going to be like, what? Those are my parents? You're going to be like, what's up? We invented rap music.
Shelly, you looking
That's a
for
hot dog,
Snoop
guys.
Dogg?
Snoop diggity dog. Snoop diggity dog. But no, so give us the first thing you think of when you see this here picture of the Monopoly board. Game room.
Game
Very
room,
nice.
yes,
Very
yes.
nice.
Good idea.
Hell yeah. Go to jail, Scott. Guess who sent that to you?
Tracy.
It's probably from his
Tracy
daughter.
Schultz.
These nuts. That's probably who it was from. That's probably who it was from. Go to jail. Unbelievable. Snoop and Eminem. It's going to be good stuff, Shy. I appreciate that. Absolutely. So that's one. Number two, Don. Let me find number two.
This second one's really interesting.
It's not that one. Which one?
It's on right there, yeah.
This?
Yep.
So I kind of like it, but I don't know. So what's the first thing you think about, guys, when you see this one? What's the first thing you think about when you see this? What do you think?
It's a double lamp.
It is. I mean, it feels like I'm in Vegas. It's like a Vegas lamp to me. What do you
weird.
think?
It is weird. It is a weird lamp. It'd be nice to see the one on top.
Yeah,
See what that would
couldn't
look
get it to
like.
work. It was too intense, too
Yeah.
intricate. That was too
Oh,
tough.
Did you see that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So how in the heck is that one
There's one on this side too. Like in this room, there's one here. There's one here.
just like that?
Todd's retirement fund. Jeez. Oh yeah, great grandmas. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Great grandma's pretty ornate.
Great.
Great grandma's great boy on that one. What do you think? What realtors see? The first thing I think when I see these pictures is that I need some big ass glasses.
Good one, Shelly.
Good
I
job.
know they are small.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh yeah. Fragile.
Yeah, no
That's a good
kidding.
one.
That's what it does look like, that glass one at the bottom, the glass, and oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, absolutely. So we have one of a kick-ass wide start down, but that's gonna have to come next week because I couldn't get the picture to work. So that's that. So what realtors first strip club, really? First strip club. Jesus. Oh yeah. All right. So do you recall, Don Lawrence, the commercials that you and I used to do when we first started doing this show?
I do. Well, I didn't even see that one on there.
I
do.
stuck it in
remember,
there.
Absolutely.
Let's see how sharp our fans are. If
Yeah.
you watched our old commercials, what was Don's catchphrase? I think they're going to get it wrong, and it's going to be funny if they do. What's Don's catchphrase in all the commercials? It's the same exact catchphrase. Put it in the chat. Just give us a chance. Just give it a try. There's Kathy Courtney's got it. First guess.
She knows. She's
She
got
knows. She's
top
top.
of it
She's
all,
on top
man.
of it.
She's
Absolutely.
okay. I think she's
Absolutely.
down.
But you know what phrase they want you to hear? What phrase would you rather hear Don say? Let's go, or there's
Goodbye.
another. No. There's another one. There's another good one.
See ya.
No, we gotta go. No, we gotta go. Don't you have a show to do? Don't you have a show to do? Let's go, Joe Pearl. Dribble bowling ball. I'm the man's man. I don't know about that. No.
Up and down.
Who was our show sponsored by?
Big ass water slide.
Yes, big ass water slides. Candy's like, I watch every show.
So Kathy, do we have that last?
No, which one?
Yeah, that last question.
So, Candy, this is for you.
Yeah.
Let's see if you get this one. And guys, this is the number one. Andy Cassisi's in the house. What's that? Very nice. Very nice. Folks, here's the last question. You go down. So there you go. How many shows out of 104 has Don not been on? How many shows in 104 has Don not been on? Let's see what you get here. Let's see what you got now. How many shows has Don missed out of 104? Caddy says 7.
Ooh, Kathy.
Wow.
Man. Mike Loss says 5.
2.
Chris Bergeron, the home audience, says 2. Zach says 2. Albert says 7. He has no faith in you at all.
Yeah.
Albert, you're killing me,
He's
brother.
He's always throwing
Shelly says 4. Chris Wojcinski says 3.
He's always throwing shade on me. I don't know about that.
He's always throwing shade on me.
I love you, Albert. Don't get me wrong.
Janine McKay says 6. Give you about 30 more seconds to answer. Kathy Wilkowitz says 3.
I only remember the one.
How many?
2.
How many?
2.
3.
2.
All right. So 1. Look at that. Facebook user loves you.
Whoa!
He misses a lot. Oh man, he's throwing shade at you. Even now he's throwing the shade at you, that boy. Oh yeah. So, without further ado, Don, tell us how many.
2.
Very nice. Where were you?
Well, one I couldn't be here because I had a procedure the next day,
Yep.
and the other time I was in Colorado.
Yep. Absolutely. So
The
if
time,
you said
the
2.
time that Mike was here, and then the other time that I wasn't, you did it on your own.
Yeah. So if you said 2, you're a super genius, like Andy Cassisi. Who else was a super genius on this one? Let's see. Andy got it right. The whole in-crowd audience.
Zach
got it right.
Wolkowitz.
Zach Wilkowitz, because that guy's a huge fan.
He is.
Only person that got it wrong in house is Pat Neese, the good neighbor. That's the only person that got it wrong. All right. So Don,
Hey, so we have a lot. We've had a
my
lot.
uncle changed his answer. He goes 1, no 2. Just kidding.
We've had a lot of great fans. We have a lot of great fans.
Yeah.
And there's no one that's the only one. There's a lot of great fans that we've had. So I want to thank you for showing up every week. But 2 years ago, you and I, before 2 years ago, you talked to me about doing video all this time.
Mhm.
And I was kind of skittish about it. Never really didn't feel comfortable with doing it. But one day you said, let's do a Facebook Live tonight. It's 7:00. And I really thought you were going, one of us would bail. But it wasn't going to be me. There's no way I was going to do it. And as time went on through the day, I went into your office, you writing on a whiteboard, because I'm trying to think what the heck we're going to talk about. You write on a whiteboard. I knew at that point we were doing it. No matter what was going to happen, we were going to do it. And for 2 years, we've been here doing it every week. And I want to thank you for all that you've done in front of. This is something I really, really wanted to do. I wanted to become comfortable in front of the camera, and it's because of you that I've been here all this time. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be real hard.
It's time
It's
to
gonna be real hard.
turn the leaf. You'll do fine.
I know.
You'll handle it. You'll do fine. You'll find someone.
I will miss you.
I will miss a show at some point too, but not for a bit.
Not for a bit. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do this thing the right way. We're gonna bring the in-studio audience in with us. They got their backup dancing moves ready.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
We're gonna go down the line. We're gonna one person after another.
Now you
Mel,
got it.
come on.
Now,
Let's
come
go,
on.
Mel. Let's go, Mel. Come on. Is Don leaving because he got the lead in the Mr. Rogers sequel? Oh, wow. That was rough.
Good one, Albert. That's a good one.
Get the tissues out.
That's a good one.
Cassisi, you're killing me over here. All right, so we're going to do it individually. Ready? I'm Scott.
I'm Don.
I'm Mel. Chris. Pat.
Steve.
Denise.
Luke.
And we're talking real estate. See ya.